of this evening, which is an amateur 54 kg catchweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Samson, weighing in at 53.9 kgs. It's Daniella Dobele. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Sekkyoku, weighing in at 54 kg. It's Katy Bradshaw.
Female catchweight action here at 54 kilo. We have Daniella Dobele in the cage already, who represents Samson. She's got a 1-1 amateur record. Both of those fights coming against Lisa Murta, who I'm sure you'll be keenly watching to see how these girls square up. Katy Bradshaw is in the opposite corner representing Sekkyoku, I believe making her amateur debut. She's in the red and black trim, and difficult sometimes for domestic amateur fighters, Andrew, at this weight class to find opponents. There's not a big pool of talent to choose from, so good to see these girls actually have a fight this evening. Nice left hook on the way in there. Dobele caught her walking forward. They're exchanging knees in the clinch.
I know that depending on your weight class and stuff like that, especially if you're a female, it could be hard to get matched in the sport. So when promotions say that they can get you one, you're going to take it. But you'd have to imagine the drive from Cork to Temple Patrick is an unforgiving one. You're not coming up to just have a laugh.
Absolutely, there's dedication there, and Dobele looking to bounce back. She lost that last one against Lisa Murta, having picked up a win against her last December. So she's looking to get back in the win column here, and the clinch battle here is very 50-50 at the moment. Both fighters exchanging knees in this clinch. There's knee shield there by Dobele. She's trying to just create a bit of distance and get some frames in play. Dobele fighting slightly up weight-wise from her last fight. This one's at a catchweight, and see Bradshaw possibly just has a tiny size advantage maybe. She's got a strong body lock, double unders here. Dobele doing the right thing now, getting the frames inside. She needs to create distance with that. Keep working with it rather than giving up on it. She's getting a little bit of room now to, pummels the underhook in. Really good work. And reverses her opponent. Excellent work against the fence by Dobele. They're exchanging these again, and Dobele is landing the cleaner ones here, I think. A nice reversal by Bradshaw. Little foot stomps. Ooh, you don't see many foot stomps these days. A lost art, Andrew.
The lost art of foot stomps, but she's gone for a few already, but they're little wee subtle ones, do you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you see people do them, they're big ignorant steps.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, do it
with venom. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
there's definitely capable of a broken toe or so.
There's a couple of harder ones there that made Dobele basically get the fight moving again. Again, this clinch, she's trying to find the space to get the control of the inside position, but Bradshaw's doing a good job of doing that. And little uppercut there from Dobele, found a home, and a right hook over the top. That's a lot better, just letting some of those, getting a little wiggle room to get the shots flying.
So are the knees though, we talk about judging nearly every event that we go to, but this control is not causing any damage.
Doesn't
and
score.
Not.
And Dobele has been landing shots, even in just little pockets.
It's do we have a stat counter for the amount of foot strikes? Is that going to add up to a 10-9?
I did China and back in the space of 5 days the other week.
Here we go again.
And I'm still crippled after it.
God. Probably for the 7th time this evening, Stefan, we've heard that. His first time being brave enough to say it on the mic. Excuse the pun.
Here we go, the girls in the cage trying to get the shots flying, but again Bradshaw closes the distance. She's the one with the underhook and the good head position. She's got the better lock up at the moment. Dobele trying to get the knee shield in place. she needs to do now is use that to push her opponent away and create a little gap, a little bit of space. She's doing that now.
The frame that she had the last round, Paul, when she had the left arm against, that's what got her the underhook back, which we're after seeing there as well.
Yeah.
So I do think that it was, like, I think these knees are taking their toll, to be honest. They're definitely accumulating. Would hate to see this fight decided on a decision if it continues in this sort of way.
Yeah.
I'd like either to see some definitive ground action or maybe more striking at a range, but this is a Thai clinch being taken over here.
Dobele has a little experience fighting Muay Thai before she transitioned into MMA. And she is using those knees really well. And now just gets a bit of space. And she's happy to let the shots fly. There we go. And now she's the one looking for the takedown and connects her hands and gets it. That's a really good adjustment there by Dobele. I think the head's in a safe enough position. Yeah, she hasn't. Bradshaw hasn't really connected the hands around the neck.
Bradshaw kind of shook her head and looked at her coaches before attempting that guillotine there. The up kick attempt was nice though.
Dobele just sits down on that leg to take the weapon away. Very smart fighting. She just needs to find her balance on top here and not getting shaken off. She's sort of tangled a little, so she's finding it difficult to get up. They're exchanging hammer fists on the ground. That's better work by Dobele. Sit up into the top position and then think about the strikes. And transitions, passing the guard, and she's dropping heavy shots here now. She has turned the fight in her favour.
Yeah, I think we could see a stoppage soon enough here if we continue at this pace, to be honest.
Yeah, if she just picks her shots properly here, yeah.
We don't need to think about like an impactfulness on the thing, but it is something that you see. Like we were talking earlier on about that guy Rainey, who no-sold emotion like completely in his face. I think when fighters maybe inadvertently show emotion, that can play on a referee's decision on if they're going to stop a fight early.
Yeah.
You know, if they can visibly show discomfort and annoyance, and they might hear a groan or two coming out of them.
Bradshaw looks distressed in this position, doesn't she? And look at that, Daniella Dobele raining down the shots. She senses there's a finish there to be had. There's desperation here from Bradshaw. She's trying to book off the cage, but not getting any projection.
Could be an armbar here.
Yeah, I think
Just the way that
Dobele's
it's
going to catch that on the way out, isn't she?
Yeah, but the angle's killed on it now. But
strong second round there for Dobele. She'll be very pleased with that.
We got our...
I think Katy Bradshaw might need a big third round here. She may even need a finish. For me, Daniella Dobele, certainly the second round. Opens up with a big kick, big push kick to the face.
As she was looking for a bit of a glove touch as well, I thought. She's talking back to her corner here again.
Just the body language showing a little bit of maybe inexperience, and Dobele is pressing her into the fence and is just looking to create some space to drop some knees herself. She needs to get that right leg free, Dobele, or it's going to affect her balance. There we go.
There's a bit of a nondescript regional handcuff going on behind the lower back there as well, I think, Paul.
Yeah, she's in a good position to keep landing shots here, and she's got the strong underhook. She might try to connect her hands and get a takedown like she did in round 2. She's in a good position to do it if she just drops her level a little bit. A little nudge into your opponent and then just catch her body weight as it's rebounding from the fence.
She might get the reversal here now that she has the hands connected as she walks off the cage.
Yeah, good work by Katy Bradshaw. Underhooks are key and hand connection is just as vital. So this position that Dobele is in, it's very difficult to get the reversal when you've got that over, but nothing under. She's trying to pummel that left arm inside. It's not there. Needs to think now about switching to those frames that worked for her earlier in the fight. Bradshaw has been good at getting to certain positions in the fight, but isn't really doing much damage with those positions. Very few head strikes landed, if any at all, for her in these clinches, but a grueling pace. These are the type of fights that are just so exhausting when you're grip fighting and pummeling against the fence. Particularly if you're the one doing the pushing from the outside, it's almost more exhausting than it is resting against the fence. Dobele gets the space, expect her to try and...
So we do have a minute. She may end up jumping on another guillotine here. Not 100% sure what
like
sort
she has
of connection that we're talking
not
about.
much, yeah.
It's gone out now. From Daniella's perspective, wouldn't be against seeing her breaking away here.
Yeah.
And seeing what the
She's trying to
range
connect
is
the
like.
fingers, and there we go. She's going to pull her opponent out.
Like inadvertently, that takedown attempt has probably landed the most amount of strikes for Katy in terms of headshots.
Yeah.
You know, them.
And it's allowed her to connect the hands again. You know, there's still time. She might just get cinched up and go for broke here by pulling guard. Dobele just needs to get the head out of there, and she does. You're right on cue, and she'll continue to land shots here. I'm expecting she's probably going to get the 3-round decision, and maybe at least 2 anyway. And she'll be very happy to get back to winning ways in what was a grueling 3-rounder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached their decision, and your winner by unanimous decision